Gratitude. Positive. All right, guys. I am ready. I'm ready to rock and roll. I am ready to take the day. Take over the day. I was just working on the machine just now. I just had to get some dust off my little counter. Give me a second. Okay. All right. So this is what we got cooking. Let me see if I have any questions in the comments before I get started. And I just want to thank everyone for passing through. If you're just passing through and you see something you like on the way through, hit a like on the click. Just click a like, you know. All right. And also, let me mention at the very top of this that we are doing a drawing for our channel. All right. Those people who are subscribers of our channel and they want to enter in this drawing to get this lovely deal right here. Well, make sure you kind of do some of these things that we're going to describe to you. Real simple. It's stuff like trivia. Type in certain things. Let me see if I can pull it up. Let me pull it up because I have to pull it up so I can put it in here. Let me see if I got this. You talk to your computer. It's like, go ahead, take your time. What's the big deal? I'm not in a rush. I have nothing else to do but wait on you to load and buffer and buffer and buffer. And you're supposed to be lightning fast. Go ahead. It's like, it's man. Go ahead. It's no big deal, man. It's okay. Oh my God. You know, and it's funny though, you go into businesses, right? And they all suffer the same problem. And we all have the same, response to it. You know, oh my God, my computer is just thick and it's sweet time today, you know? Because we have no answer. We have no other answer. What are we going to say? I mean, what can I say, right? What can I say, man? You know, because you're not the only one where when you need it, the computer finally decides to slow down, right? So what's there to say, man? You know, that's like when a bunch of dads were at a park, and we're there, we're all standing, whatever, and you see the kid does something, and we all know what's going. We all been through the same thing. Mothers can relate. They all they see a kid do something, or they may not even oh, don't worry about him. And they all a lot of them all feel the same way. Don't worry about him, right? All right. Anyway, here we go, guys. I got one of these bad boys here, and I kind of want to clean this thing up before I mess with it. So I'm gonna get my gloves here. I'm gonna get my gloves here. All right. Okay. You can catch these gloves into this. What's that? Shameless plug. You can catch these gloves in the description below, a little affiliate deal. I like these because once you pull them, they don't rip easy. So that's why I like these steel gloves here. All right, let me see what else is going on. All right, so I need some paper towel. All right, and I need a little spray. Okay. Let's clean this guy up before I start messing with him. I really don't want to. Especially if you know where this place is from. Hey, Matt. What's going on, Matt? What's going on, Matt? So Matt, I'm gonna try to clean this guy up. Hold on, let me move this camera. Let me tilt it a little bit. There you go. This way you can see where I am, right? Try to clean this guy up a little bit before I even mess with him, because you know where this one came from? If you can guess, if you can guess, you get a couple extra points. If you can guess where this one came from, I won't even tell you. You get some extra points. All right? Some extra points. Okay, I'm checking the bag in the back. Okay. I don't know what this is right now. Okay, let's just pull that over there. Okay. All right. Yeah. Wayne's the first name. Yep. Wayne. Yep. Wayne is good, man. Wayne is good. You know what? I came up with an acronym for my name. WAYNE. Right? The winning attitude you need every day. WAYNE. The winning attitude you need every day. That's my acronym. You can do the same for your own name. You know what I'm saying? So when I hear my name, that's how I visualize it. The winning attitude you need every day. That's it. I was just telling my son, I swear, Matt, I was just talking to my son. And I told him, I said, look, man, shit's gonna happen. Like, the world is what it is, right? It's gonna happen. Stuff's gonna happen. It's at the end of the day, it's how you move about, how you prepare, how you act. It's all about action. Everything else is just somebody's opinion, somebody's feelings are hurt, somebody's whatever. But everything is action, man. Okay? That's it. Bottom line. Like, like how you show up for work, how you show up for the interview, how you show up at the family function, how you show, it's all about how you actually do the thing at the end of the day. So don't let nothing else distract you from that. It's how you respond. Let's say a cop pull you over for like speeding. How you respond determine the next couple of steps. Like even the people that got caught, let's say you guys caught sneaking into a movie theater or something. All right, hold on, give me a second, man. I just saw this. I saw this lady, and I was like, she's coming here because she's looking beautiful looking lady. So I was like, wait. If Sam's watching it, she's like, Wayne. It's David. What's up, David, man? Oh, what's going on, bro? Yeah, man. If you're not trying to do nothing, maybe you can limit the stuff you run into, right? If you're not trying to do nothing, if you just stay still, maybe you limit that stuff, but nothing is happening for you anyway. But if you're trying to do something, you're going to run into stuff. Hold on, let me help this lady real quick. Hiya.
Good morning.
How you doing?
I'm doing good. Got my Dyson. Okay.
You're looking great.
Oh, feeling good.
You feel good?
Oh, shoot. Look at me, knocking everything off.
Well, you know what it is? They want you to get one of them. They're fragrances for your cleaners,
Oh, for God's sakes. I need more shit. Get rid of stuff.
You're trying to get rid of stuff.
Oh my God. What I owe you?
That's what it's trying to do. Oh my gosh. All right. You see Kathleen, right?
Kathleen, right.
Yeah, there you go. All right, here you go.
I can't read it. 150? Okay.
Yeah.
Do you mind putting it in the car for me?
Oh, I don't mind.
Cash, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much for
All
getting me done. Me knocking everything over here. Okay.
All right, yeah, let me get you.
Thanks.
Okay. Okay. I am back. I am back. Woo. I had one that was the regular version, like about this big. This guy. But who can guess what kind what kind of business brought this one in? Why I am like I need to clean this bad boy before I you know what it is also, it's lack of knowledge of the business. So if I knew more about it, I probably wouldn't assume some of the things, If I knew more about it, how's that? I probably would make so much assumptions about the kind of dirt that's on it. Okay. Okay. All right, so this one has the hooks. You know what? I'm not laughing. Oh man. Hold on. Hold on. So yeah, so hey David, I noticed you said you said Brianne came on late last night. Wait, is Brianne here? Wait a second. What's this? Wait. What sort of images that you sent? You sent. Wow, man. That is that's some nice work. Hold on. I wonder if I can share it with the hey, you let me share it with the guys? Okay. Would you let me share it, Dave? Let me know. Yes? Okay, great. Um hold on. Let me do this right. Okay. All right. Come on already. Okay. All right, guys. Look at some of the work. Look at this car. Look at what they've this is his work. Look at that, huh? Let me see the other one. Hold on. Hold on. Let me see the other one. So this is a boat. This is a boat that he was working on. And I'm gonna say he's probably working on a boat. This is the boat. And there's one more. There's one more. Oh no, wait, there's a few more. Wait, hold on. Hold on. Let me get them all. Oh no, it's the same. It's the same. Okay, it's the same. Got it. It's just from a slightly different angle. But still, golly, man, I would love, dude. I would drive one of these, man. I would drive one of these. I would. You paint a car, install new panels. Holy cow, is it really? Gosh, man. Okay. Well, you stay safe, girl. You stay safe. You're not. Are you hit with that stuff every year? Is it like every year this time it passes through like that? Yeah, it is a big one. It's a gigantic. Look how big this is. But Bree, is that what happened? It passes through like that every year? Let's open this up and see what's happening. Nah, this is from December 10th. My big tornado. Damn. Golly. Yeah, look how big this bad boy is, huh? This guy is no joke. If you want to compare the size, I'm gonna compare the size by using this this brush. See, this the difference in how big this is to that. This is the difference right here. Look at this, man. Holy cow, bro. What are we doing, right? That's a big boy right there. Brianne, you definitely want to stay safe, girl. You know, do you guys have like a local protocol that you would do? You know, during these events, you have like local like protocols you follow, so you're like, you know, you're more likely to be safe than not, you know, if you follow these protocols. Oh wow. Yeah, I could imagine. Here, we used to get ice, like ice rain, like real heavy. Oh wow. Okay. Okay. All right, Brianne. And the trees were the ones that's going down and taking out all the power. So the linemen and the guys who were cutting the trees and all, they had to be going out there all the time in this weather while it's happening to try to get power back on for everybody else. So enough respect to your husband and all the other guys who go out and do stuff like that. Because while we're scurrying around looking for candles and our little, you know, emergency lights, those guys are actually battling like, you know, weather, lightning, and trying to get us our lights back, and we're screaming, ah, you know. Oh my gosh. It terrifies you. Yeah, I can imagine. I can imagine it terrifying you. I mean, there are a lot of really good paying jobs, right? That, but the risk is just enormous at the same time. And people, you don't really hear a lot about those opportunities too. You don't hear a lot about them. You know, it's normally within the communities, people who know people in that industry, the people stick together. But a lot of those industries, like just like the guys that go out in the Atlantic, is it Alaska? Is it like the crab fishing, crab boats or whatever? That's not something you hear about like growing up, unless you're in the community or amongst people who are in those professions. But those are dangerous jobs also. You know, working on rigs. It's not something you hear about as career day type stuff. High paying jobs at the same time, very dangerous, you know. Enough respect to all those guys. $16 old. Wow. Wow. Okay. Guys, I might be interrupted in a second. I'm not, just give me a second, okay? Oh, my boy came for his little vacuum. Give me a second. Hey.
Hello.
Hello. You doing okay?
Yes, sir. How about yourself?
Fantastic.
Good.
Actually, you know what? I was working with another one. I'm gonna have you hold because I don't want to put this on yours.
Okay, what you got?
Just grab. This is your.
Okay.
This is your right here.
All right.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
man.
You got a purring like a kitten, huh?
Oh yeah. Doing this thing.
You would switch bad in it or something?
You know what? It was in the lining. The line going in. It's weird because you couldn't spot it.
No.
And just going after it, man. And finally found out. So, oh, there you are. A little gap in the electricity.
Breaking the line.
Yeah, breaking in. It was just right.
I knew that'd be something.
It was hiding though. It was hiding.
Quit on me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's make it. This way is fine. Sure.
Okay.
This way is fine.
All right. Works for me.
What about the fast guy?
All right. Thank you, Wayne. I appreciate it, man.
Yes, sir. You take. All right. Yeah. I gotta get a vacuum I gotta get a vacuum to mess with this. You guys catching me on like a morning where I'm just like relaxing and chilling. And I'm just so happy that you guys are just hanging out with me. I'm for real. I was just chilling out, man. Sometimes the mornings are really crazy, and sometimes they're like nothing's happening, and sometimes everything happens online, and sometimes everything happens in the shop. It all depends, you know. Yeah, man. I'm gonna have to all right, Brandon, you take care. You take care, girl. All right, and be safe. Take care and be safe. Be safe, be safe. Hold on. Let me turn this on real quick. You know, it's funny, Dave. I've always looked at I've always looked at painting in any capacity, right? Whether it's houses or even like, you know, like cars, detailing cars, and you know, motorcycles, skateboard decks, and all that stuff. It's all art to me, in my eyes, the way I look at it. Like, you know, designing a home, building it, carving it out. It's all artwork, man. It just comes out differently. It just comes out in a different way. But it's, to me, it's all art. Some people, they are better precision artists. So this line is really straight. You know, this color's really even. And then you have others who are just on the creative side, just, you know, creativity just busting out and like chaos, creativity and chaos. They have chaos and order. But it's, you know, it's not, you know what I'm saying? You know, you have chaos and order, you know. Yeah, man. But yeah. Direct air. David, direct air. That, well, I never, yeah, I never really said it like that, but I normally say direct and bypass. So I'm assuming this, you're talking about the same thing. Direct is more like a Kirby vacuum where the dirt goes directly through the fan to get to the bag. And bypass is the fan is way over here, the motor, I mean, way over here, and the dirt is being packaged in this canister over here, like that. So the suction is being generated in here, from generating inside the canister. It's finding its way out. It goes through the hose. It goes to the ground, and it picks up the dirt and it drops it in the canister, while the suction, the motor's over here. That's the bypass versus the direct. I'm thinking that's what you mean. So I'm hoping I answered it right. I may have complicated the answer though. Okay, so I'm taking a look at this guy here. I'm not sure what's going on with him right now. But I really didn't want too much dust flying around the place when I turned this thing on. That's why I did all the cleaning and all that stuff first. It may seem like, when is he gonna get to the actual fixing? It's like, dude, no, man. The cleaning is what I'm interested in right now. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. All right, so today's little, let me see what the trivia is going to be for today real quick. All right, let me see what we got. Let's see what we got for today. Something I was thinking about. This someone's excuse me. Wow, sneezing. Those are too easy. Golly. That's too easy. There's some easy ones, man. Golly, man. There's some real easy. All right. I'm gonna throw an easy one on you guys, and I'm gonna see how you do on it. It's easy. It's easy, but okay, here we go. You know what? Here's one. This is kind of, this one you're gonna have to know. You're gonna have to kind of think on this one. Here we go. This one you're gonna have to think about. All right. All right. Boom. Let me put this one in. Here's a little trivia you're gonna have to think about. Because the other ones was just like, oh man, forget it. It's just ridiculously easy. That's what we got. You know what? Let's see. Let's see if that answer is right, Dave. Let me see if that's the right answer. Hold on. You know what? You're very close. You're very close. You're very close. Yep, you're very close. Very, very close. Very close. Because he's that's for real though. But because I mean, listen, if it wasn't for my kids, the gym membership and that we have, the family wouldn't get used. I probably wouldn't be using it. Because if I do anything is at the house, right? And I only go to the gym when it's like I'm going with them. You know, I'm just going to help them work out for their stuff. But if it wasn't for them, that gym membership, I wouldn't be using the gym membership. I went for a walk this morning. I went for a walk. I went for a run the other day. I do some calisthenics and stuff like that, you know, some things like that. But honestly, yeah, man. Yeah, we get real bad with that gym membership, bro. That's probably, who knows, that's probably part of the business model, because they realize that most people are going to pay for the gym in the beginning of the year, and the services and all the other stuff, it kind of reduces throughout the year. You know, they kind of, I guess they all figure that out, you know. And then they get another boost in the beginning of the year again, you know. All right, let me get my other stuff. All right, let me just turn this guy on. I want to hear what he sounds like. And let me move my stuff out the way here, so the dust. I have a feeling dust is gonna come out of this bag, yo. That's what I'm feeling. That's my fear right now. Dust is gonna come out of this bag. Let me move this out the way. All right, I'm turning it on. Let's go. Sounds good. Sounds good. Monroe Vacuums, I can help you. This is Wayne. Yes. Yes. Yeah, no problem. Okay. No problem. You know what? Roughly altogether. Yeah, no, and I'm talking to work, everything altogether. I mean, because if you wanted service also, it's probably just gonna things. It's gonna be 95. Yeah. All right. You're welcome. Bye. Okay. If there's a sound, it's probably this guy. So let's put this guy on and see. If something's sound, if there's a sound coming from this machine, it's probably the brush. It's probably the brush. I'll be honest with you. I have a feeling this brush is going to be like, and this brush looks expensive. This brush already looks taken. This brush is going to be more than $50. I could be wrong. I'll double check it. All right, let me put this grill on, and because I don't want the brush to fall out. And we'll test it, and we'll see what it sounds like. We'll see what it sounds like. Let's see. Close this up. Okay. Hmm. I'm not sure how. I'm not sure if that's a big deal. It might be a big deal. Let me see. I don't know. I'm not sure if you got it through the camera. Not sure if that's a. I'm not sure if that's an issue. Yeah, yeah. Uh, Give me a second, guys. Find what's going on. Hiya.
Hello.
Hey,
How are you?
I'm excellent.
Good. I have a question.
Sure.
So I have a backpack vacuum.
Mhm.
It's
Amazing.
mosquito brand. I don't know if
Yeah,
you heard
yeah,
of it.
mosquito. Yeah.
Okay, so you know, for some reason I lost the bottom part, the one that covers the filter that is
Okay.
in the bottom. I don't
Yeah.
know.
Is it like a round filter,
Round.
like a real spongy filter?
No, it's not, yeah, but it's
Big,
just
big?
the cover that I.
It's just a cover.
Yeah, the green cover,
Okay.
and I don't know if I can. You know, I'll show you here. I have a picture.
Let me see. Yeah.
I mean, you see, this is the part. This is the bottom.
Oh, and it has a.
Yeah.
Yeah, the mosquito. We don't. My distributors don't. We just sell the bags that can fit the mosquito.
Okay. Yeah, yeah,
But,
yeah.
but the parts.
Yeah.
You
Probably.
may have to either go through. Try maybe see if somebody on eBay may have it.
Yeah. Yeah. It's a pain. That's expensive one.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
You ever tried a different type of backpack that you can get?
I mean, I thought about that one, but I mean, mosquitoes are more heavy duty because I do
Okay.
cross construction, so sometimes it's wet and you know very dusty and all that.
It's been working out for you?
It's been working. Yeah, it's just a part of.
How about the company? Are you able to talk to someone at the company and see if they're willing to like ship it to you?
No, I haven't called them. What, you mean mosquito?
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
And see if they have a because they may have places that have contracts with them,
Okay.
and they may have parts like ready available to
Yeah.
ship anywhere. But
Okay.
right now, my distributors, no, I know they don't have it.
Okay, and you do maintenance as well?
Yeah.
Okay, because I have another vacuum which is a shark.
Yeah.
And you know, a guy used it. He was sanding, you know, and he was using that one. Now it's making a weird noise. It's not working. I don't know.
It probably got into the fan area for the motor.
Okay, and I changed the filter, but still.
Yeah, it's probably in the fan.
And it gets,
It might be able to be pulled out, or because remember the motor's always trying to pull in.
yeah.
You need something to kind of pull out. That might help. There's
Mhm.
that spins. That's
Okay.
making noise. So there might be something. If not, then they may have to replace the motor.
Oh, okay. But you'd be able to take a
We're
look
gonna
at it.
figure it out. Yeah.
Yeah,
We
okay.
we'll find out exactly what's causing it.
Yeah.
You know?
Okay. Well, that's nice. Nice to know. So thank you. Appreciate it.
Yeah. No problem.
Bye.
All right.
Yeah.
18%, Brian. Holy cow, you got it.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, not you. I'm sorry. She didn't leave yet. She thought I was talking to her. Okay, so Brienne got it. All right, so I'm gonna have to let me make a note of that. Oh man, Brienne, you got the trivia. Okay, excellent. Okay, so this guy's doing fine. This guy, I think this guy just needed to clean up or something. Maybe new belts, put a new bag in it. You know, I think that's probably what this is neat. But I don't see anything that's going on wrong with this gentleman here. Okay, yeah, good health. That's like a checkup. You know, you do like a checkup. You know, at the doctor. Hey, doc, everything okay? Yeah, everything's all right. You know, you can. You know, you know. When's the last time you guys got a checkup? I mean, I think I have to do one. I have one coming up. You know, you get your whole blood work and all that good stuff. Make sure you're in tip-top shape. And you can keep gunning for like 150 or something. You know what? A friend of mine said that also. She says, "Wait, I'm full of useless information." But you know what? No, it's not useless. It's actually, you just haven't found a use for it yet. But no, all that stuff is good. You just haven't found a use for that. You say useless information. You just got to find use for it. Yeah. Hold on, I gotta make some changes here. Hold on, let me see. Let me see if I can do it. Let me see if they'll let me. Would they let me? Would they let me? I don't know. Pop-up dashboard. Let me see what that looks like. Nope, that's not what I need. I'm trying to make sure it went back and we couldn't see the feed. We couldn't see the what do you call it? And I was all excited. It's fixed, and then what do you do, man? Isn't that how it? It's not how it works. I swear. Look, David. Everybody in their own little universe, thinking that the ones that this stuff happens to, like, person goes to a job, they forgot everything at home, right? Somebody they're in traffic and everyone's cutting them off, right? Or someone's in traffic and everyone is taking their sweet time and you're in a rush that day. It's like it happens to everybody, man. It's always happening. Like it's always happening, man. Stuff happens. Like shit happens to everybody, bro. in the middle of my live feed, my feed freezes, right? Some interviewers interviewing somebody, and I don't know, maybe they wanted him to say certain things, and he goes off script. And they're like, and the producers are like, go, cut. It's like everything happens, man. And all we got to do is just how we respond. And that's it. That's the life. There's no guru. There's no special, book we need to read. It is just it's basic survival, man. This Yeah, it is. It is. It is. It is. And I like that. I like that. The more you know, the less the world is scary. And that you're absolutely right. Even if sometimes it means shattering your preconceived notion of something. You know, and that's scary for a lot of people. A lot of people don't want to shatter someone's preconceived notion of the way, you know, this artist is, or the way this particular system work, or where this came from, who did what, you know, all of that stuff, you know. And some people are so afraid that I don't even want to know. You know, I don't want to know, because not knowing allows you to act as if everything, you know. But if you know, now you have the responsibility to make a decision, right? So you know this thing about your friend. Do you remain friends or not, right? But not knowing and being like, I don't want to know. I don't want to know. Don't tell me. You know, you're gonna, you know, it's like, you know what? It's scarier to know, and then eventually you're gonna. It's better if you know. It's better if you know all the time. Everything is better if you know. You know, and then because you become stronger, because now you have to deal with the feelings. You got to deal with the disappointment. You got to deal with um, the heaviness of the truth of something. You know, like the responsibility of the truth of the knowledge of something. Um, you know, even people that prefer to blame someone else for their lack of whatever that success is in their mind. And if you prefer to blame someone else, knowing that you really have it in your hands and you're not succeeding is scary, because who do you blame when you're following you everywhere you go? So it is scary to know that I am the person that is stopping me from going any further, or whatever it is. But I have to accept that. I can't keep, you know, you can't keep blaming it on this person over here. If it wasn't for them, man, if they didn't, I'm live again. I'm live again. Oh my gosh, man. This thing decided to act. Now I took it down from the stand. Oh my god, the stand's gonna go nuts. Come on, don't go nuts. Don't go nuts on me. Don't go nuts on me. Thank you. All right. All right. Oh my god. Yep. Yep. That's exactly how it happens. That's exactly how it happens. That's exactly how it happens. Okay, so I'm almost done, but I'm gonna share with you guys two things, right? We got a little success book, and let me do that, and then I'm gonna tell you what motivates me to. It does two things to me. It angers me a little bit, but it motivates me to make sure, one, my kids don't think like this, and two, uh, to make sure I don't think like that. All right. Oh wow, look at this one. Don't be thin-skinned. Take criticism as well as praise with equal grace. Ooh. Let's do it again. Don't be thin-skinned. Take criticism as well as praise with equal grace. Okay. All right. Okay. All right, Rudy. We'll see you guys later. All right, let me show you this thing. I'm gonna show you this. Well, I'm gonna have you hear it. I'm gonna have you hear it. What motivates me to make sure I never develop a victim mindset, because I see a group psyop, right? It's a group. Call it a group psyop. But when I hear stuff like this, just know that this is why I keep fighting. Okay, hold on. This is from a few years ago, but it's trust me, its sentiment is the same.
justice malfunction.
Hold on. Let me see if you. I don't know if you guys can hear it.
American criminal justice malfunction. He died because of their
Hold on. Where's the line?
among. He died of a common American criminal justice malfunction. He died because of there has not been the corrective in the traditions of eulogies need a scriptural reference. Go to Ecclesiastes 3rd chapter.
Did I find it? I have to find that line,
In the
man.
world.
I have to find the line, and I can't find it right now. But anyway, it's about this. Let me see if that's the line. Maybe this guy found the exact line. Let me see if this is the exact line I'm talking about. Give me a second. The exact line I'm talking about.
And when I stood at that spot,
Let me
the
see.
reason it got to me is George Floyd's story has been the story of black folk. Because ever since 401 years ago, the reason we could never be who we wanted and dreamed to be in is you kept your knee on our neck.
Okay. All right. And that one line right there was all I need. I'm like, okay, I got you. I got you. So your game plan for your people that listen to you is to make sure that you have a good belly full of enthusiasm over the thought of somebody having the knee on their neck and it's stopping you from achieving all you can achieve. While he's a millionaire and no one stopped him from achieving what he can achieve. No one stopped him. He's been hustling all this time. But no, he's telling her, and everybody's like, yeah. And I was like, wow, man, that's your game plan, huh? Okay, I bet. I'm gonna make sure I don't listen to your game plan. Because so then I imagined, and that's why I use the sports analogy so much. Then I imagined a coach telling his team that the reason they couldn't score is because the other team had their knee on their necks, right? I'm like, no coach would do that. Okay, let's say a company, just a company owner, just the owner of a company, and he's trying to motivate his guys to get better at their craft. And he's telling them the reason why you can't do well at this job is because somebody got their knee on your neck. Nobody would talk to people like that if you're trying to help them succeed. You see what I'm saying? Nobody. I wouldn't talk to my salespeople like that. The reason you can't sell is because Miss Jones, she has her. No, I'm going to tell you how to close. I'm going to give you, this is what you can do. You got to make sure you come sharper. Make sure you shake hands. Make sure you look them in the eye. Make sure you smile. Make sure you show the product. Make sure you put it in their hands. I'm going to give you all the tools to succeed. I'm not going to keep telling you why you haven't sold for the last whatever. So that's why I have this frame of mind on that. Because I'm like, that's no game plan. That's just, you know what I'm saying? That's not a game plan, man. That's just a pity party. And every time these guys are on stage, it's the same thing. It's like, you guys are hurting the people that believe you. Holy cow. I just don't want to be one of them. And now they elect the mayor in New York City where my mom lives. And I swear, I hope New York do well. I really do. I hope it do well. But the same frame of mind is alive. And I can't see how these guys don't see it, man. I'm like, my God, guys, what are you doing? Anyway, I'm done. I'm done rant for the day. I done rant for the day, Brianne. Done rant for the day, David. Thanks for hanging out with me this long. I done rant for the day. Let me see if there's someone whose question I didn't answer who is having a question about a vacuum cleaner. And let me go from there. Let me see. I'll talk to you tomorrow, Rudy. All right. Always good to hang with the Vac Pat. All right. Thank you, David. Thank you, Brianna, for hanging with us, me this long with all the craziness that's happening with my camera and everything. Give me 1 second. All right. Let's see who has any questions that I didn't answer about a vacuum, about a repair. Someone tried to come in here earlier today, Brianna. I'm not sure if you see the top of the chat, and they tried some bonkers stuff. I don't know if Brianna's still here. I think she said she had to go. I did not pay it any mind, but yeah, they would. I guess they were trying to get a rise. Little trolly. Okay. That was his Dave. Great episode. Wayne. All right, Dave. Thanks a lot, bro. All right. That's a thanks. Oh, I spelled it wrong. Thanks. All right. And that's Brianne also. Yep. That's Brianne. All right. How can I fix the water? It's not coming out problem. Okay. Let me see. So this was about a crosswave suction video. I did a crosswave suction video, and this guy has a question here. Newark Mail have a question about how do I fix the water not coming out problem? So I'm assuming meaning that your water is not spraying, right? Okay, crosswave. Two things. One of them is going to actually require that you open the machine up. So I'm not sure if you're prepared to do that. If you are, but let me try to explain it if you decide to open up the machine. How's that? Okay. If you decide to go in and mess with it, this is what you look for. Okay. Before you go and open the machine, make sure that the problem is not your tank. Make sure the tank is actually allowed, the water's coming out. So the bottom of your tank, and let me let him know that I am showing a portion of, I'm gonna explain a little bit of it in this video. So let me see 102 at 102. Okay. So let me open up. I'm gonna send him the link. I'm gonna send him the link so he can see this explanation. Right. Let me go. Let me get a shareable link. Shareable link. All right. Let me go back here. All right. Give me 1 second. Reply. See this video at okay. Boom. All right. So now let me explain what to do. Okay. All right. So you're going to open up the back panels. The back panels open up really easy. Just take the screws out the back, pop, 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 all the way up. And you may have to go underneath, and there are two screws that's right underneath the, just imagine this is your crosswave, okay? And the nozzle is down here, right? Well, the nozzle is down here, right? Then there's two screws underneath the bottom of the crosswave. I believe that is still the way it was built. Take those out, and then you pop off your back. As you pop off the back, I think the cord will be able to, you can kind of pull the cord, the cord will slide, it can slide, slide along the cord. Now you have a pump. Okay, so what you want to do, the pump is going to be kind of up there. So what you want to do is just separate the tubing from the pump, the water coming to the pump. And you just want to see if when you put that clean water on there, okay, is it getting to the pump? Does the water come out? Just see if the water, just separate the tubing and see if the water just pours out. Does it just pour out? Because that's how you would know then, all right, at least my tank and my reservoir, my auto receiver is working. The water comes right out, right? Then you can hook it back up. You see, you hook it back up again. Then you separate the tubing that's coming out of the pump and see if when you try to pump, does it even try? Yeah, that's the best way. I'm trying to explain it. It's really bad. I'm doing it bad. I don't have one here if you're messing with it. So you can do things to test without really going any further. Those are little things you can do to test, right? Without going any further, right? Monroe Vacuums, how can I help you? This is Wayne. I should say Monroe Vacuum, this is Wayne. How can I help you? That's how I should say it. But that's the best thing I can do. Other than that, man, take it to a shop and see if somebody will do it for you. But I'm thinking that's the key. Is first you want to make sure your tank is the water can come out. Yeah. The other part of the crosswave too that's a little funky is the handle can get messed up. There's a I think the trigger. It's not like a regular trigger. I think it hits a micro switch. I'm trying to remember, guys. I think it hits a little tab on the micro switch on the little mini circuit board, like that. But so sometimes the handle could be an issue. It's not sending the right signal. That's a possibility. So you just want to if you're gonna do it yourself, that's a route of troubleshooting you can go. See if the water's coming out the tank. See if the water comes out from the tank in the reservoir, which is two separate things. That little black thing that the tank sits on. That's good. Good. See if the water can spray out the pump. See if now that the water's hooked up to the tube, to the tank and all that good stuff, does it spray to the pump? Because the next thing I believe after that, it doesn't go through a heater. I don't think it goes through a heater. Okay. And then you can figure out whether you just need to replace your pump. Something simple like that you can do without all the know-hows and the tools and all that stuff to test this stuff. It's a simple way you can kind of test it. Okay, hope that helps. All right. So that's for Newark, Mail. All right. And the other person said this video instantly solved their problem. I am glad for that. Hey, Sam, I'm about to finish wrapping up my live here, and I'll call you back. All right, I'll call you back. All right, and the next one says, what name is that part number for the first belt you remove? What's the name and part number for the first belt you remove? Hold on. Hydro steam. The hydro steam. Hydro steam. Give me a second. It's the belt for it's the regular belt for the Bissell Revolution pump belt. Guys, the Bissell Revolution hydro steam belt is the same belt as the Bissell Revolution pump belt. The Bissell Revolution hydro steam pump belt is the same as the Bissell Revolution pump belt. I tongue-tied myself. Hold on. Let me see something. Let me see if I can find it real quick. And maybe I can give this person give me a second, guys. Bissell Rev belt, rev, belt, geared belt. Nope. Let me see if this is the one. Oh no, that's not the one I want. This Revolution. Okay, I got it. I have to go over to my I'll go over to my parts over here and get it and get the right number. I'm trying to find it through my to my website here real quick by just doing a name search. Hold on. Okay. Is this the one? Bissell Pro Heat pump, Bissell style pump, Bissell drive pump, Bissell pump. Is this it? Let me see. All right, multi-cyclonic. No. All right. I'm gonna give you that number. Let me stop messing around. Let me go to my online. I'm gonna go to my Square inventory, and I'm gonna pull that number out for this person real quick. It's the number I don't have memorized, guys, and because of that, I'm trying to get this thing done. Oh, come on, man. This is not how it happens, guys. Damn. It's like you're trying to get something, and it's like, what's it's like, come on, man, damn it, hurry up. Oh my God, you just have to stay positive, man, because it's like it's coming after you. It's like, what the hell, man? Oh yeah. Okay, come on. Let me get to my so I can do my categories, and let me pull it, and I'll pull that belt number out for you. Normally I would go to my Bissell site, but their site's down, so I kind of I'm a little bit you realize how much you'd start depending on stuff. You're like, holy cow, man, damn. You start depending on things. Okay. All right, let me get that belt number right now. Flat pump belt 1606428. Golly, man. It took me forever just to get that number. Now, what's good is that guys, sometimes the what do you call it? Sometimes Bissell will change the belt number. So as long as you know that you're looking for the belt for the Bissell Revolution, even if you can't find the belt for the Bissell Revolution Hydro Steam, right? Find a belt for the Bissell Revolution. So that alone should do it for you, okay? What I'll do is I'll put I'm gonna let this person know. I'm gonna put the link to the part, so at least if they want it, they can just order it and go from there. Let me get that link real quick. And you know what I'll do? I'll put it also in this chat. Let me put it in the chat. I'll put the link in the chat also. I think that's it, guys. I'm gonna wrap it up. I'm gonna have to have lunch with the link. Is that the number? That's the number. Where's the link? Where's the link? Oh my God. Copy the link. I got that number. Hold on. Here's the link. Link to belt. Belt link. Hoover 123. BELT. Link. Boom. Enter. Okay, so then I can tell this person. Did I do that right? Oh my gosh, come on, man. That's it. That's how things go. And guess you know what's good about life, David, is that what do you do next? The thing happened, like nonsense happened. Like, what do you do next? Right? That's it. What do you do next? That's all it is, right? You know, like this crap happens. It's like it's messed up that it's happening. I'll complain while it's happening. I'm mad while it's happening. Okay, but still, what's the next move? What do we do next? And if you get that part out the way, a lot of us will be able to grab ourselves, because sometimes what you do next is partner with somebody. Sometimes what you do next is ask someone for help. right? Sometimes what you do next is ask for advice. Or you so I'm saying it doesn't always have to be, I have to have the answer. What do I do next? But my what do I do next can't just be to stand in the same place and complain. That can't be it, right? You know, and it shouldn't be stealing. Like this one lady said, if she don't get her like EBT or something, she's gonna go and start stealing from Walmart. It shouldn't be that. But what do you do next? It always should be the way your mind works. You know, the next thing. What's the next thing? What's the next? Okay, after I fix this, what do I do next? Okay, it's simple. It seems simple, but your next move is what makes the difference. You know, like the guy's pointing in your face, right? you, and you have a. What do you do? What's my next move? Am I gonna push this guy out the way? Am I gonna turn around and get out of here? Am I gonna, the next move is important, Dave. And then he has a choice, because if his move is to put his hands on you, he may not have a next move, but it's always the next move, man. Nah, Dave, I'm about to be out. She know the deal, man. She know the deal. I'm about to get out of here. No, we have lunch. She's on her way. She's just letting me know she's on her way over here to pick me up. I'm going to be having lunch with Sam and my father-in-law. I have a dual power extractor and the belt is broken. Kind of just put a Bissell Power Force shield. Built it in. Okay. Yes, that's cool. Yeah, man. But hey, didn't you say? But you said it right, Dave. You were saying, hey, you got to do these things. You got to have lunch. You got to go on these little dates. Actually, this will be the second one this week, because we had our own personal lunch. I think it was 2 days ago. So this one, she wanted to take her dad out. I was like, man, we'll take him out. We'll take him out for lunch. So I tried, man. I tried. And then we went for a walk this morning. Remember that walk? You saw the video? We did another walk today. We're trying to, we're getting it going. I need help with some of my Hoover dual door power. It's about the bill. And I just put any belt. No, you can. When it comes to flat belts on vacuums, as long as the belt is the way you would do it. All right, let me use this. The way you would do it is this. If you're not sure, like you don't know what the number is or the belt or the model and none of that stuff. Let's say you have no information about your vacuum, right? But you know it's a flat belt, okay? This is what I would recommend. This is how you measure it out, okay? Okay, let's say this is your vacuum and the motor is back here and the shaft comes out. The brush, okay, is going to be here. Give me a second. Let me make this like really awkward. Okay, and your shaft is here, right? And the motor is here. All right, so now, this is your motor. This is the bottom of your vacuum. Now, you know that your belt will go from here to here. Okay? Your belt will go from here to there. But this is all you need is a belt that's about this long. Because you're going to stretch it the rest of the way. So you don't have to worry. So even if you can't find the exact model number for your belt, if it's a flat belt, okay? Let's say it's a Kirby for some people, right? I'm the only reason I say that because I can recognize the belt. But forget about the Kirby. Let me see. Right? There's some belts like these. You need the exact size for geared belts, right? But I just want to use this to illustrate. So let's say you're buying a new belt, okay? And all you know is the size. This one was stretched. This is the one that's old. When you put the belt inside, though, you put it inside the belt like this, and you put it in, like make sure it's flat. The new belt should be about this short, this much shorter. Okay? Even if you line it up, the new belt should be about that much shorter than the one that's stretched out. And that then you say, okay, I'll just take this. If it's a flat belt that you're measuring, okay? As long as it's a little bit shorter, because this, remember, this was already stretched out. So the same thing, if you don't have the belt to measure, if you don't have the old belt to measure, if you put on your vacuum belt on your brush and the belt lands about right here, then that's good. Now stretch it the rest of the way, and that's the belt, and it'll fit. You don't need because they're all the same, guys. You know, they're all the same. What I mean is, if they're flat belts made by Bissell and a flat belt made by Hoover, Bissell and Hoover may have purchased the belt from the one belt company that is stamping Bissell's name on this delivery, and they stamp Hoover's name on that delivery for that belt size. It's nothing, there's nothing magical about the belts that these guys make it better than these guys. You know what I'm saying? They break too easily. Okay. So you're talking about the wind tunnel with the double belts. Hoover 123 with the double belts that they end with the numbers. One end with 3.5 and one end with 3.4. And one is a very skinny. Oh, okay, come on, let me see if I have that. Okay, here's one example, right? Where's the other? Give me a second. I'm trying to find the real skinny one, because there's two. The real skinny one shouldn't be, a person shouldn't need to change it too often, because it's a very tough belt, and it's not the one that wears easy. The one that wears easy is this. I can't find it right now, but I have one of them. Okay, let me show you. This is not the one that should be changing too easy. This one here, the one like this, see how tough this belt is? This is the skinny version, right? And then you have the fat wide version, right? And this is the one that I believe ends with a 3.5. Sorry about that. It ends with a 3.5. And the other one ends with a 3.4. Okay? This is not it though. I'm just showing you, like, it's similar to this. It's similar to this shape belt. There's two belts, unless that's the one you're talking about. They have two belts on it, and it hooks up to the drive for the drive that's triggered by the handle. So if you need these belts, let me know. I can get belts shipped out to you. Okay, all right. And these I would have to order. I think we should still have them in stock though. Let me see something. But let me know if that's the right one. Okay. The least favorite vacuum to work on, Jeremy. Yours have two brushes. A vacuum system with two brushes or a shampooer? You said wind tunnel. That's why I thought vacuum. But the least favorite vacuum to work on, Jeremy. Hey, man, how's it going?
What's up, buddy?
What's up?
You ain't got your heat on me.
No, not right now. You want me to turn it on?
If you would turn it on heat for a minute, let me just fill that airflow.
Let me see. No, right now it was.
It's on AC, right?
Yeah. Let me change that up. Hold on. Change the temperature. Okay, temperature's
go to
up,
mode.
but let me go to mode. Wait.
Yeah, you don't heat.
Now it's switching over. Yeah. I was getting stuck in between the transition. Like that green, there was a green light that kept coming up.
Well, okay, yours is doing here.
Hold on,
It takes a while for it to start heating
hold on, let me see.
once you put it in heat.
And then the fan. Right. The fan is midway. So I guess when it reaches temperature, it'll.
Yeah, the outdoor unit's got to start running.
How about let me turn the temperature down a little bit then, because I turned it way up just now.
But reading in the manual and the way that was operated, once you turn that heat on, it takes a while for it to start getting heated up.
Right.
Correct?
Yeah. Well, no, really. I mean, no. When the heat turned on, it was blowing already. Normally, if the heat turned on, it would be blowing. I'm not sure why it's not blowing, but it would be blowing by now. But as for the place, it'll take a little bit, but not crazy. But this should have been blowing already. There it is. There it is. Yeah. And then it's been comfortable when it's running. I've had to turn the heat off a few times.
I will say one thing about these things right here. The best way to use these things is to let it maintain temperature. Don't cut it way down at night or cut it off and come in the morning and think it's going to be warming up like that. When it gets cold outside,
Yeah,
you're going to need to maintain a decent temperature in here. Because that thing's so efficient,
okay.
it is not. You're not going to get super big heat out of this thing like that.
Right.
It's just like this. You've got some warm air coming out, but that's not hot air, buddy. As far as like a furnace.
Well, it's set at 68 right now. Could be, but I know what you mean. Just so
I'm just
keep
you
it regulated.
do not want to do that.
Right.
You're not going to get the action that you need.
So let's let it run. Just let it run.
Just like in the daytime or whatever. The thing is, if it's set at 68 and you want it warmer, that's one thing. If
Right.
you've got it cut off and you turn it on like this,
Yeah.
it's going to take a while for that system to heat up. See, I was down here. I had to go somewhere for a minute, and I had turned the system on, and it did just like yours did. It was blowing slow, but it was running.
Mm-hmm.
And I went out and felt the Freon lines, and it wasn't even hot at that time. Well, I left, and when I came back, I go out there. Now we got hot Freon lines, and it's blowing like it's supposed to inside. But those things don't have electric auxiliary strip heat to give you high temperature.
Right.
All you're going to get is heat pump temperature.
Right.
So don't over
yeah.
estimate their ability. These things are made to run to maintain temperature.
Okay.
This is not. When it gets cold outside,
Mm-hmm.
like you're going to find out this week,
Mm-hmm.
you're going to want to maintain a level of temperature in here.
Gotcha.
Do not turn this thing off. Do not turn it way down
Mm.
and come in here and think you're going to get quick heat.
Right.
Because all it's able to do is what that heat pump will do. And when it's real cold outside, you're going to have to keep these walls warm and the furniture warm and the floor warm for this thing
Gotcha.
to do its job. Okay. And that's something else I got to explain about hers. Now yours, I'm gonna have to go back and check my pressures, but yours feels like it's putting out better heat than that one. But there again, it hadn't been running very long either,
Okay.
which that one hadn't been running long. But
Yeah.
anyway,
But I'll do that.
appreciate. But yes,
Yes, sir.
sir. You just be mindful that that thing don't have auxiliary heat to help kick it up quick. So you need to maintain a temperature because it will maintain temperature and not have to run very often.
Right.
You know, and it runs so cheap. I'm
Okay.
sure you saw a difference in your power bill already. You know?
Mm.
So
Yes, sir.
that's the ins and outs about having a mini split.
All right.
You know, like if you got one in your house, you don't turn it down and turn it up. You know what I'm saying? You just leave
That's
it
true.
running.
Maintain. Right.
Maintain.
Right. Right. Makes
Have a
sense.
good one.
Yes, sir. Oh, the carpet shampoo. Okay, yes, you're right. That belt is hard to find. It's an expensive belt. I think it's the one I'm thinking about. There's two of them. One of them have a rubber belt, and the other one uses a tensioner, and it has that cloth belt. It's only cloth because it's cloth on the inside and it's slick on the outside. It looks something like this. I can see if I can find it too. So I know there's two types. This might be it, though. I'll be honest with you. This might be the belt you're looking for. It might be because it's a long belt. If it's the same one, I'm thinking. Yeah, I remember having to order two or three of these just the other day. Guys. But Hoover, yeah, if you go to MonroeVacuums.com, you can probably find my contact email. And if you want to work something out for me to go probably do a good deep dive to find that belt for you. The Bissell, it's the one. Okay, you're talking. Let me see if I'm thinking right with you. Okay, if I'm thinking right with you, the one you're talking about looks like it has two brushes next to each other. They both have a little tiny little thing like that, like the two brushes next to each other like that, and the shaft is over here. That's kind of what you're thinking, what you have, right? That shampooer, and it's basically. Does it use a tensioner that pushes down like this? Does it use a the tensioner is normally like something like this that pushes down on the belt. Does it have a tensioner? Ah, okay. Cool. But yeah, if you have the model number, I could do a search for you, man, like real fast and figure out which belt. And if it uses a regular belt, then yeah, you could probably just use a Bissell belt as long as it's not too loose. You don't want the belt to be too loose. You just want it to be short enough that you can have a little bit of stretch to pull it and put it on the shaft. And now you want something to give you some kind of tension. Okay, that's it. So, yeah. All right. Hey guys, I'm gonna catch you guys a little bit later. Thanks for coming in and thanks for hanging in and thanks for talking and chatting. Dave, if you're still there, I'm gonna see you tomorrow. All right. And Hoover 123. Like I said, if it's a stretchy belt, you can use another belt even if it's not that brand. But if it's one of these type of belts, they don't stretch. They don't stretch at all. So these have to be very exact. And that's if it uses a tensioner, something that pushes down. If you use a tensioner, then you let me know, and then we'll try to search for that belt for you, okay? All right, guys, I'll see you later. Stay cool. All right.